for all the marbles. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. From TD Garden in Boston. Tonight, the Boston Celtics getting set to take on their co-tenants here in the City of Angels, the Los Angeles Clippers. Hey everyone, with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Celtics coming in. They know what's at stake. This is it. One game to decide the NBA Finals.
Well, here we are. This is what you dream about. A Game 7. A one-game series for the NBA championship. This has been one heck of a thrilling ride so far. I'm just so grateful to be here courtside to watch this happen in front of my own eyes. This has really been a dream come true.
James to ball. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Jaylen Brown. Beyond the arc for three. Brown with the three with a hand in his face.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
LeBron with it up top. Just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. Inside, he scores.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down by one. Kyrie, and he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there. James into the front court. They trail by one. With another basket there. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
JaVale McGee. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Here's LeBron for 2. LeBron shot, that's no good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Turned away by LeBron James.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To ball. Oh, emphatic slam.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Has a chance. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. To ball. Curling inside. Denied by Hayward.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Boston with the basketball. Here's a chance from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. Ball with the basketball. Up by 3. Great look and vision. Nice finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Hayward to Horford. In the slam.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
To James. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Celtics have it. To Jaylen Brown. For three. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To James. Rozier into the front court. They're down three. No good, and no foul.
Ooh, someone's been working on their game in the offseason.
Gee powers it through to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Rondo to the basket, but he can't finish. To Rozier. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Rondo with the basketball. Leads 5. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
And he misses that one free throw. To Marcus Morris. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Trying to cash in. Not that time. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I are back after this. It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Celtics have it. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Trailing, got a piece of it.
Gym right now, Ed. Great. Simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. To Jaylen Brown. Horford. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Cruises inside for 2.
It was gorgeous. I love the way he shows you the ball, then cradles it and lays the ball in as smooth as butter.
Deep right corner. Missed that one. His coach cannot be a happy camper.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad,
and a putback.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Aaron Baines powers it through.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. LBJ with it. The shot blocked by Brown.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Rozier with it. Down by 15. Knocked loose. JaVale McGee. Celtics come away with it. Rozier into the front court. Trailing by 15. It's denied by the King.
Ed, that's light work for
It's denied by Horford.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
James. To Caldwell Pope. Oh, nice foul.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. To Ball. Easy path to the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Flushes it home.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity.
Lakers ball. Rondo. And scores on the step back.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
To Jaylen Brown. Goes to the right side. Fires the three, and the rebound taken down by Kuzma. To Ball. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. Brown with it up top. His guys down big. To Rozier. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Driving right to the basket. A drive-by ball, but he can't finish. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Ball with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. To Ball. Lets it fly from long range. Lonzo Ball connects. They sag off someone whose shot is only improving, and Lonzo delivers.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Knocked loose. Lonzo with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Ball. Good. Shots not going down. Going to launch beyond the arc. And a putback slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Now a three. At the buzzer. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
Three-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Lakers didn't hold back in that opening half, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Celtics may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Steals.
What you see on the screen is how this team put itself at a disadvantage. They definitely have some adjustments to make for the second half.
Player of the half.
The chosen one has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half.
Who was cold?
Terry Rozier couldn't buy a shot in the first half, even if he had the money.
If I was a teammate, I'd be doing my best to remind him he's still got 2 more quarters to change things around. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that happen. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Ball's controlled by Boston. It's Kuzma up to block the shot.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Caldwell Pope to Ball. Oh, Horford up to block the shot.
Just incredible timing on that slide.
Hayward. Man, that was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
LeBron into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Rozier rocking the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Los Angeles, they have it. Ball to James. Screen coming. James to Ball. It's a big finish.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
To Horford. Here comes the screen. Horford to Irving. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Ball. Caldwell Pope. Throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Caldwell Pope to Ball. Kuzma to Ball. To Caldwell Pope. Inside, he scores.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Rises for the slam.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Rejected by McGee. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Irving. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shoot.
Bounds. Last touch by the Celtics, so it stays with the LA Lakers. Caldwell Pope. To Beasley. From the painted area, won't go down. To Hayward. And finishes strong. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Lakers at the controls right now. Ball to Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope to Beasley. Throws it down.
And this kid has a chance to be a Laker great. Went from averaging 9 points his rookie year to 16 in his sophomore campaign. Brandon Ingram is a name that
gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul. Kyrie Irving won a championship with Cleveland. He won a championship for Cleveland in that Game 7 at Golden State. How is he influenced as a player by that title?
Well, I thought he learned how to win at a really huge stage. But Kyrie's always been a leader of his own movement. At times, his voice may have been suppressed because of LeBron James, but there's no doubt about it. When you look at the young players on this roster, when they all rock Kyrie's, you know who the leader of the team is.
Caldwell Pope. From long range, they need something to go down. It's no good. To Hayward. Oh, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
To Ball. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there. Cleans it up. Horford. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Irving. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by the Celtics. Gets off the three. At the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Lonzo Ball with the rock. To James. Probing the defense. James. Rebound hauled in by the Celtics. Hayward. to Marcus Smart. Lakers come up with it. Kuzma, terrific vision. That's the shooter's mentality. Stays with it after the miss.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
What can you say? Morris locked in on that one.
The eyes of the shooter say everything. His eyes pretty much said, "Are you sure you want to give me the ball here?"
Los Angeles has the basketball to Ball. And Boston has the rebound. To Irving. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted. Horford, deep right corner. Beyond the arc for three, and he burns them.
Performance, but this half, you seem like a different person.
To Kyle Kuzma. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Irving to Horford. He throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Ball. Runner here won't go down. Irving with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. With another basket there.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Ball. Nice pass to set things up. McGee powers it through. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. And it's Ball who blocks the shot.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
LeBron James with the rock. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
The pass taken away by the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Irving Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. And draws the foul.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Kyrie with the rock. Goes to the right side. To Hayward. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
JaVale McGee to James. Oh, emphatic slam.
This offseason voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Irving. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
He cruises in for two. Too easy.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And the finish. Slam dunk. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Ball to Caldwell Pope. Slam dunk. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. Celtics have it. Now a three. At the buzzer. Hits the late three at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers
Have come out on top. Congratulations to them and all of their fans around the world. This is a night they'll never forget.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Celtics
Won't get to lift the Larry O'Brien trophy. It was one of the best seasons in the franchise history. But without a championship, it's likely to be forgotten.
Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Steals.
LeBron James could not have been better defensively. The way he blocked shots and stole the ball today is what makes for an all-NBA defensive first-team player.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Lakers have earned. And that does it for another NBA season. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, thanks for making us your choice for hoops action.